Hello, it is Mend It March, and embarrassingly, what day is it? It's the 18th, and I'm just starting now. I have my bag of things that I need to mend, plus this thing. I got a duvet cover from Brooklinen, and I washed it in the washing machine, and this happened. Anyways, I have my little stuff. I got my sewing needle, some scissors, all that good stuff. Let's do a little checklist. Okay, I've got my duvet cover that I will try to add flowers to and make look cute and pretty later. I have this sleep shirt that the armpits have holes and the sleeves have holes. I've got this pair of shorts. My lovely little fur niece, Astro, visited. She's a crotch snorkeler. She absolutely dug into the crotch of these shorts. And then these ones, for some reason, just have a tiny little hole on the butt right here next to the seam. You can't see that, but we got two pairs of shorts, a sleep shirt, a duvet cover. This one has a tiny hole in it as well, except I really want to learn how to embroider, so this is probably going to be delayed to a Mend It May, where I'm going to dye the clothes that I need to dye and embroider the things that I need to embroider, because that's going to take a little bit more time and skill. I want to give myself the time to do that instead of rushing through. I know how to sew things, like with a needle and thread. Hand sewing is super easy. So I'm just going to do that for this month's edition of Mend It March. This has a ginormous rip in it, so I have to sew that up as well. And this, there's like a built-in bra with this. However, the pads are super itchy, and every time that they touch my boobs, it's not good news. It's just itchy and I don't like it. So I'm just gonna cut this out. So now that I'm looking at this pile, it's actually not too overwhelming. I'm gonna try to do as much of it as I can today. I kind of thought that this would be more of like a vlog video where like one day I'm doing one thing and another day I'm doing another thing, but this month has been so insane getting ready for this trip and like making sure that everything's done with the thing and the things and the thing. So we're just gonna reevaluate. I need to figure out if I want to do visible mending on some of these things or just like try to let it blend in. Okay, let's get started. I have a needle that already has black thread on it from when I actually mended the sweatpants that I'm wearing, because there's a super duper tiny little baby hole in these. Oh, there's two tiny little baby holes. Okay, let's get going, y'all. I don't know what you guys do when you mend, but I usually get my thread, obviously thread it through the needle in half, so it's like double the amount, like double the thickness, and then I tie a knot at the end and then just start sewing. Hand sewing does not have to be brain surgery. You know what I mean? It's really simple. It's pretty straightforward. I just want to fill the tiny little holes in this so that you can't see my underwear through it. You know what I mean? So it really doesn't have to be the most beautiful and amazing thing that you've ever seen in your life. I'm just gonna get to sewing. Let me adjust this a little bit. We don't have to be all the way down there. Okay, guys, I have to admit something. I went to a concert the other day. One that I was like, knew that it was gonna happen. It was a J-Hope concert. So if you know BTS, then you know. And I bought a shirt on the side of the fucking sidewalk when I was there, and I did not expect to do that. So that was definitely a bit of an impulse purchase, but at the same time, in my yellow light rules, I have pants for dance class on my list, and honestly, at the back of my mind, I kind of wanted to get like a big oversized t-shirt for dance class too, because I always feel, not that it really matters what you look like during dance class, but I always feel not that cool. So anyways, I bought a t-shirt for $20 from some guy with face tattoos, and there's a tiny little hole in it. So I can either sew that up today, or theoretically, my dream, my goal was that I could embroider a little heart, because that would be really cute. Oh my god, I cut this too short. Now I'm stressed out. Did it. Still have my little pile here, and you can't even tell it's there. Anyways, whatever. What was I saying? Basically, I can either sew up the hole like a normal person, or I can embroider a little heart, and I feel like that would be so cute. So I'm gonna see if I can try to learn how to do that. I do have a tiny little embroidery hoop. I don't know if you were here and watching my cute little vlogs last year, but my best friend, Bestie Kelly, came and visited, and she brought her Woobles kit so that I could learn how to crochet, although she brought some hooks and stuff from her mom as well, and I kind of ended up starting with some tutorials on YouTube. But anyway, I don't know how I'm talking while I'm doing this. It's honestly a miracle. But basically during that trip, she was doing needle punching, whatever, and it was on this tiny little plastic embroidery hoop, and guess what? It gets the job done if I need to embroider something real quick, like something small, and I'm going to try to use it for this little adventure of mine that I'm going on. Speaking of the woobles, I literally did not even one full wooble, because I didn't finish it. I did Shooky, he doesn't have arms yet, and I just finished Tata, if you know, you know, and he's so cute. Now I have the pattern though, so I can do another one, because one of my K-pop dancing friends, Bestie Caroline, she loves Tay. That's her bias. And again, if you know, you know. If you don't, then really don't worry about it. So I'm gonna try to make her one. Anyways, this is going a lot better than I thought. I don't know. That's the thing about, I was saying this before the other day, like when I was procrastinating, cleaning out my drawers and stuff, but like there is nothing worse than procrastinating something that literally takes you less than an hour or two, because when I tell you, this has been looming, so many of these things have been looming over my head for way too long, like for no reason whatsoever, especially the dyeing stuff. I really need to get my act together. I need to buy some soda ash. It's really not going to be that big of a deal. I really just need to get over myself. So I feel like from now on I really need to get better at, like, if something has a hole in it, just taking out the needle and thread and doing it. It's so funny because my job is literally most of the time doing laundry, and tell me why I always put off doing my own laundry and folding it, even though I know for a fact that folding laundry does not take a long time, because I literally do it professionally. Like, not saying that I'm the world's fastest folder or anything, but like I maybe fold slightly faster than the average person just because I have to do it so much. Like I'm really good at folding shirts. I will say that is one thing I will fucking brag about. I'm really good at folding shirts. My shirts are beautifully folded. I pride myself in that fact. I've worked retail. I worked at Abercrombie and Fitch. I'm really good at folding jeans. I'm good at folding, okay? I will say. For some reason, the second that I have to fold my own clothes, like there's literally a pile of clothes right over there on the drying rack that need to be folded, my brain is like, no, that's gonna take too long. It's too much work. I think for me, unfortunately, with my like executive dysfunction, I'm really bad at starting tasks. Like task initiation is my weakest point, genuinely. Okay, fixed the hole. Yeah, you can kind of see. It looks like a little knot. And you know what? I don't really care, because it's visible mending in the way that like you can tell it's been mended. I didn't do it in the most beautiful way, and I don't really care because now it doesn't have a hole. So we've achieved one thing. Congratulations to me. Maybe let's do these next because it's fun. I kind of am liking just doing this little stitch and bitch with you guys right now. That's what it's called, right? When you're just sewing or crocheting or knitting and talking. just talking about random shit. So I don't have the exact like nice olivey green that this pair of literal boxer underwear has, but you know what, it's fine. Okay, so I've added a little pillow to the situation to prop this up. Essentially, kind of works out perfectly because I intend on wearing these as shorts around the house and not giving them back to my boyfriend. So I don't need the little pee-pee hole. So basically, the tear is right here. So essentially what I think I'm gonna do, hold on. So flap, hole. I'm essentially just going to take this whole flap. You see how there's the hole here and the hole here? Move it a little bit over just by a smidge and then sew along this line to seal the whole thing up. So then I will have shorts and I won't have a gaping hole in them. Sounds like a great plan to me. I'm excited. Let's get going. See, this one probably would have been nice if I knew how to use a sewing machine. But you know what? It's fine. It's just gonna be some nice little green stitches all the way down. And it's gonna take me however long it's gonna take me. Okay, a little bit of lunch and some sewing later. I fixed them. It's honestly not the most beautiful thing that I've ever done, but you see the dark green? I feel like it goes with it really well. I'm glad that I chose the darker green instead of the lighter green. Okay, 2 things done. Should I go at these? Look at this fucking... this dog. I'm nearly done. That's crazy. Hello, mend number 3 is done. I don't know if you'd be able to see that. Thank you so much to Astro for biting the shit out of the crotch of these pants, you little underwear sniffer. And Addie, if you're watching this, I hope Astro is too. Okay, I think there's 2 more things to mend. Literally can't believe I didn't do this earlier because this has really taken me no time at all, and now I'm listening to Hellbent because it was available at the library. So I'm just listening while I'm doing this, and I'm at a really interesting part in the book, so this is really awesome. Anyways, the question for this is, I have thread that is, for all intents and purposes, the same freaking color. However, I also have thread that is the same color as this. So I don't know if I want to do visible mending on this one or just invisible mending. It is a sleep shirt, so I really don't care like how it looks. So maybe I'll do visible mending just to like practice that because I've never really done visible mending before, and it might be easier so I can actually see my stitches and like make my hand sewing look a little bit nicer. It's looking a little jank right now, but honestly that's fine. I haven't had that much experience mending things before. This is dead. It's showing me the slashy battery. Gonna go make a matcha, gonna go do this shirt, and then I will meet you again with the duvet cover, and then maybe we will embroider. Maybe. We'll see. It's all up in the air. I'll see you back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. Hello. It's good that I'm doing something productive today because I am feeling so fucking anxious. It's available. My book is available. It's available from the library. I was not expecting. Oh. Okay, this is a mess because there's a pile of laundry next to me and a pile of mending next to me as well. What we're gonna do is, I have a lot of stuff to do. I'm leaving for Italy on Friday and it's Monday. This video needs to go up tomorrow. I've barely done Mend It March for the whole month. There's so much going on. I need to call my younger sibling to have a gossiping session. So yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna happen right now. I'm gonna finish doing this, and then I'm going to cut the inside part of this shirt out, and then technically we will be done with all the things that I expected to get done for this segment of Mend It March. I would have liked to be able to do some more things, like perhaps dye clothing, but I will have to do that another time. This month has been absolutely insane. I have been as anxious as I've ever been in my life this past month. It's been like physically manifesting in really uncomfortable ways. And I don't even know why. Like, this trip is not stressful. I'm excited to go on the trip, but the amount of things that we have going on, it's just very overwhelming. I'm just very overwhelmed, which is not new, but like, I don't know, I'm feeling really anxious this month. So anyways, let's get this done. Let me talk to my younger siblings. That always makes me feel better too. And yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna happen right now. Hello, just had a wonderful conversation with my younger sibling. Caught up, everything's all good. Where did the mend go? I need to show you. Here. It's honestly not the prettiest thing in the world. It's kind of puckered. It doesn't even look that good. I really don't care. It just needs to work and not rip further. And I'm not fantastic at hand sewing. I don't really know anything about it. I've never been trained in any kind of formal way. I just know to stab it in, sew it up, whatever. So that is this right there. It's kind of like visible mending for now. Again, I might try to like thicken it up and then see if I can embroider a little bit, but I don't know anything about embroidering. And then there's that little tiny little hole. But other than that, everything is fine on here. Oh, and then all I have to do is just cut the little fake bra thing out of this. So let me just do that really quick. It's just like, it's so itchy. I guess I'm just gonna go for it. And I think that'll pretty much be it in terms of Mend It March. So I'd be interested to see if y'all mended anything this month. Let me know if you haven't, like what your plans are for mending things for the rest of the year. If you have like a pile of things that you need to mend, or sorry, my phone. If you have like a pile of things that you need to mend, or you're just gonna kind of try to go thing by thing this year, which is what I really should do going forward instead of letting it all pile up. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, I'm sending you all my love because we're all just trying our best out here. So that's something I'm trying to remind myself lately. All right, see you later. Bye.